What is a time-lapsed drawing or painting, really? It is a glimpse into the graphic artistic process. The placement of lines that go into the development of a picture, a final painting. We usually experience the final product, the painting, the work of art.
With a time-lapse video of a painting developing, one can see evidence of the choices and decisions an artist may make in the development of a picture. There are several ways to make a time-lapse video of an artwork. You can take a picture, let's say one picture every second, like take one picture every second so that the brush strokes move around quickly in the final video. Or you can take pictures or film the stages of an artwork every 5 minutes or so and show the stage for a few seconds and then move on to the next stage, or documentation of where the painting was or has come in 5 minutes later. Sometimes people call this speed painting, when you show the sort of the development, the time-lapse development of a painting.
I'm fascinated by the processes of art making and the decisions that must be made every step of the way in the development of a final work. For me, this has become the most exciting part of a painting, the process of decision making. In my own work, I am less concerned with the final product as I am in having fun or experiencing joy as I play with my own imagination and inner visual language and my sense of letting a painted image develop into a final image, even unknown to me. I've had many experiences of art making where I try to achieve an image or an idea that I had decided upon in my head. And I was excited when I saw some of the skill I had that would move my hand and the pen I was holding to create an image that came close to the image that was in my head. But I would also get frustrated when the final image was not exactly as I pictured in my mind. I've become more interested in reflecting upon and becoming inspired by the random placement of lines and shapes and what I see in them. It's basically the same as looking at a cloud and seeing a giant face or a giant dog floating in the sky.
I like to recognize the image rather than project the image. My job as an artist, or more my play, is to read my own lines and shapes and recognize the dog or the giant face, and to either bring it out to define it as my final image or to continue playing until I feel somewhat satisfied with the final image or enjoy the process of recognizing images and defining them, but then letting go and moving on to the new images, which results in the state of not settling on a final image, but continuing to play. Yes, continuing to play. The resulting artwork can then be the video itself, the development of images, more a reflection of artistic process, especially in regard for working with randomness and the ability to find images in the random placement or shape of things, as the clouds.
the play is about being as a cloud is, moving and changing shape, as a cloud unattached to the past and unattached to a mental idea of what the future will be.
The final time-lapse video has a similar quality to a time-lapse video of clouds, always developing and dissipating. I wanted to allow there to be an ambiguity of image, a half-formed, not fully developed image that may hint to a face, perhaps, for one person, but can also very well be a chair or a rock formation. In the end, it's about finding the image or the story in the random placement of objects or words. Okay, here we go. Using the imagination, and more the ability to find an image, a picture in the random paint smears. I'm surprised at this phenomenon called art making, and how there is always this play between intention and surrender. Surrender to what? To some flow of consciousness that just knows, and it is like it isn't so much about me anymore. My job is just to relax and do my best to let it flow. Just move the brush quickly and see what happens.
Oh my God, it looks like a mountain now. Look, with a face. There's the eye, see?
It's that kind of excitement we have as a child, looking at clouds,